Hello, everyone, and thank you for tuning in. Today, we're going to be talking about Ethereum and its valuations against Bitcoin and trying to answer the question of when is Ethereum going to rally? A lot of you might be asking this very same question when you see altcoins like Cardano, like you see at the bottom, outpacing Ethereum up 40% this week, while Ethereum is down 1% against Bitcoin. You can also see that there are many other altcoins that are doing extremely well. Basic attention token, Celsius has been on an uptrend, as well as even altcoins like Cardano, of like Ripple that are up 10% this week. And also VeChain is another altcoin that we talk about that is also up considerably against Ethereum. So with all these other altcoins rallying, it really seems like Ethereum's being left out of the party. Now, that doesn't mean, and I'm fairly confident about this. I do believe that Ethereum is here to stay. I don't think there's no question about that. Um, However, the dynamics of Ethereum against other altcoins is quite interesting. With that said, because of that, I mean, we can look at the Cardano Ether chart here represented at the bottom. You see, you see that Cardano is able to make rallies, but at the same time, Ethereum's also able to make rallies. Like we saw here in July of 2020, we saw the Cardano Ether chart go down due to due to Ethereum rising, and you can see that happen right here in the middle of August. Ethereum was making a new local high at 0.036, while Cardano was trending down. So, one theory is that the Ethereum rally can happen after the rallies of other altcoins. So everything below Ethereum rallies, everyone's so exuberant, the liquidity then goes back into Ethereum, and then Ethereum rallies. We see that as we saw in our example of the summer of 2020, where we saw the rally of Cardano, we saw the rally of VeChain also. You can pull up the VeChain chart, and it shows quite similarly um, of it rallying, and then subsequently being retraced, and then we start to see the rally of Ethereum. Um, in addition, you can see it in other cases outside of Cardano, but because we don't have the necessary data, but you can kind of see it here at the beginning of Cardano's history. We saw Cardano rally. This was the end of the 2018 bull run. It rallied before Ethereum finished its rally. Okay, at this time when Cardano peaked against Ethereum, Ethereum was at 0.05 ish Bitcoin. It then rallied another 60 or so percent to zero point 0.1. And that's when we got the top Ethereum dollar top at $1,400. That's where we were at. And you could see that the liquidity from Cardano, the value of Cardano, the money gets flown back into Ethereum. Ethereum starts to rally. What's interesting right now is that Card- Ethereum rallied and then Cardano rallied. Now you must be asking, well, what we were talking about this entire video is, well, Cardano rallies, and then when it does rally, that liquidity gets flown back to Ethereum. Well, I still think that might be in play. This rally, you can attribute to, and other people have talked about this, and I generally attribute it to the general altcoin space, but you can with good evidence argue that January is for Ethereum, and you see even in January of 2020 we saw a rally of Ethereum, where a lot of where coins like Cardano weren't really moving. I mean, Cardano was at what, that level? It's nothing. You could also see that in this January, Ethereum rallied. The January of 2017 was a little precarious because it resulted in the last peak, but you could also say this is a January run. And also, even here we saw a January run or a Q1 run. So with that said, you could attribute this recent rally of Ethereum as because it was in January, um, and it is not really. It gets kind of a little complex because now you're smushing two historical chart patterns together and see if it makes sense. So here we're looking at how altcoins will rally and it will get sucked up by Ethereum, and B, um, Januaries for Ethereum are very good. So what could happen, and is that Ethereum has been bleeding. Cardano's on the rally again. It's up 40% this week, and with this momentum, it can go as high as it wants to. I think, but Ethereum is riding this downward trend. Okay, it's sliding down, and for some reason, it's having trouble now to get back up past the 20-week moving average against Bitcoin. As you can see here, it touched that line at 0.032 and retraced back down this week. I think that as long as Cardano is rallying like this, Ethereum is going to continue to slide, and it will continue to slide until Cardano just calms down. I mean, look at the week after the Cardano rally, right? So after Cardano made its last move up to the trend line, and it retraced back down 29 or almost 30%. Ethereum rallied 8%. So we saw that happen just for a blip, but it's there. So I think as long as Cardano is rallying, we're not going to see a move from Ethereum. But as soon as Cardano stops the rally and begins the actual retrace, then at which point look to Ethereum to make a move, uh, and also not just Cardano, but also other altcoins. Basic attention token cannot continue to rally like this while Ethereum is moving like that. Ethereum's a big enough asset that when like Bitcoin, when it moves, other altcoins tend to stand and watch against Ethereum. Ethereum doesn't get outpaced. So look to other altcoins like VeChain, Cardano, Basic Attention Token, any other major top 50 altcoin that you might be following. If they are rallying, putting in incredible numbers, don't expect Ethereum to pull those numbers as well. Not just yet. Once those altcoins start to calm down, um, we can then look to Ethereum at that point, see where it is. It might have already rallied at that time just a bit, and then we can look for Ethereum to make a bigger run. And so that's what I'm doing. This doesn't mean that I'm selling my Ethereum positions to put it into altcoins for now, because we simply don't know when that switch is going to happen. Could happen today, could happen tomorrow. I mean, this rally of 40%, it could continue to go up. It also can be a dead cat bounce. And if it's a dead cat bounce, then it will continue down, and then at which point we can look to Ethereum. So I'm not gonna trust the timeline because we simply don't know. We don't know how high these altcoins are going to rally. It could stop here, it can continue to go. We talked about basic attention token for a long time, talking about how it's going to hit, but the main targets are hitting on these upper regions against Bitcoin. If basic attention tokens continuing to rally like that along with other altcoins, don't expect Ethereum to be rallying. So with that said, that's what I'm waiting for, especially with Ethereum. Ethereum's on the back burner. It's not it's not doing terribly well, but it's not doing terrible either. It's still at $1,800. I mean, we're still past the prior all time high, and people forget that you could have bought Ethereum for less than $100 in just over a year ago. So keep that in mind, folks. Uh, Ethereum still has a lot of room to grow. And it just passed its all-time high. I know there was speculation, and we even talked about it here, that it might replicate what Bitcoin has done. As soon as it breaks its prior all-time high, it's going to go into price discovery. Well, that doesn't hasn't happened yet. We have seen a bounce off the prior all-time high 3 weeks ago, which I think is pretty. pretty solid. That's good things to see. And so that shows confidence, at least within Ethereum at the very moment, despite the Bitcoin valuation bleeding, the dollar value is holding steady. And as long as we're able to keep that bullishness, then as soon as all coins start to cool off, we can see Ethereum make its rally then. So, um, what another thing that I'm going to be doing is, obviously, you guys know I hold VeChain and I do trade VeChain against Ethereum. So, uh, o- if this continues to rally, I will sell my positions mostly towards Ethereum, and then when VeChain stops the rally, along with the other altcoins, my positions in Ethereum will grow, and then you can compound those gains. And so that's one way you can look at it, and that's one way, I recommend it for people who hold Cardano to do, to trade against Ethereum, because the chart shows that if once Cardano gets to a certain level against Ethereum starts to rally. That's when you want to start trading your Cardano back into Ethereum so you can ride the Ethereum wave, and rinse and repeat. But that's pretty much it for today, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye bye.